playing against the Oakley Crushers for the Wattle Park Animals in Division 12's Reserves Football.
The Div 12 Ressies return to the Wattle Park Animals Football Club in season 2025. After a heartbreak last year, missing out on finals by percentage, the lads have come back from pre-season with a hefty goal in mind. Finals footy. Familiar faces have returned to the Animals, complemented by new recruits, hoping to take the Div 12 Ressies to the promised land. Welcome back to the Div 12 Ressies Game Day Vlogs.
Someone struck my Guernsey in the water.
Welcome back to the Div 12 Ressies Vlogs 2025. We're back for the Wattle Park Animals. Game day vlogs this season will come out every Thursday afternoon. If you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on a Wattle Park game day vlog, please subscribe down below. And if you want to keep up to date in real time across the weekend, head on over to Instagram and follow the Div 12 Ressies. I thought our pre-season was pretty positive. I thought Checkers came with a good intention across the summer. He brought some debutants in. Drewsy's going to be playing his first game.
To be honest, as adults, coming to training and doing kick to kick for 2 months straight isn't the best preparation. I still don't know how to lay a tackle. I still don't know how to do a ground ball, and I still don't know how to take a contested mark. So less lane kicking, more tackling.
Oh mate, I'm stoked. Put in a full pre-season because last season I wasn't touching much of the footy, to be honest, Barrels. I only missed two pre-season trainings, so I was pretty good.
The mindset is that we were robbed last year and that we need to come back this year and really just show them who's boss.
Bailey McCabe is fit and firing. He looks in unbelievable shape. Willie Taylor's looking good as well. So the morale's high down at the zoo, and we can't wait to crack in for this first game.
I saw all the blokes playing today. A couple of them could help me put the posts up. Not a chance though. It's so early in the morning. I'm so over playing in the morning.
Well, rumour has it that we're playing this early because you guys have to go to Adelaide.
Yeah, let's not talk about the reason why I'm playing so early, and let's just talk about how it sucks, okay?
Welcome back. Here we are, nice and early. We've got the 9:20 game for round one down at the zoo. Different league this year, so we don't actually know much about the opponents. My calf, on Tuesday night we had a pracky game and it pulled up really shit. And I've never done like soft tissue injuries before, and I was a bit anxious about training on it on Thursday, but I thought I'd rather train on it on Thursday and it falls apart and I not get up than not training and being a little bit nervous about getting through today. So I got through training, but it's still got this dull, sore ache.
How many snags is Doc's going to kick today? That's the real question.
I'm going to play a selfish role this year, I think. Less goals, more wins.
Full of it, mate.
That is top two biggest lies I've
You
ever
are
heard.
full of it.
It's not number
That is
one.
disgraceful.
I've worked all year on my selflessness.
Okay, we're going to come back to this
all year
at the end of the
selflessness.
season, and he's going to kick you would have kicked 100.
No U-turns, no kicking miracle snags over the head.
say no U-turns?
No one wants to see that anymore.
Oh, the miracle snags.
Right, okay.
Oh, you come to me because everyone said I've got gold boots, or
Paint's still wet,
yeah, don't touch them, or you'll get pain in your fingers.
Season starting, mate.
Mate, it's too early for this.
Too early. Yeah.
I'm meant to be playing.
Yeah, how many weeks until you're back injected into the side?
I think I'm on a 2-week timeline. Hopefully, back in 2 weeks. Seriously, I don't know what this team's going to do without me.
They're not dry, so I don't want to put them on just yet.
Are they going to get through the whole game?
Maybe not. We'll see how we go. I should kick like 11 goals and then I can take them off. I am driving to Adelaide tonight, so you know what that means. We're kicking off the year in style. We're going to Rocket Rooftop.
Sergi, injected into the side this year, mate.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Feeling excited. I played 3 games last year, but I had no pre-season and I had no match fitness, so I just really struggled.
The flashy pink boots on, so that has to stand for something.
Yeah, they're a size too small as well, so they're really hurting my feet at the moment. they won't be hanging around the whole season, I'll tell you that for sure.
How are we?
I mean, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We are back.
Welcome back.
When do I need to be here?
10 minutes late, but
okay.
For you, on time.
Taking the absolute P155, and we're looking lively. This is like a better warm-up than we did all last year.
The Queen,
Wait a second.
Sydney Sweeney. My babe.
I'm excited. I had an intra club the other night, got a few touches, so I'm just going to stay on the outside, no hard ball gets. Me and Bailey are wing brothers today. Are you going to run both ways?
He's calling you out straight away.
I need you to run both ways, Tawny, and look to the fat side.
Okay, here we go. Kate McDonald's first. Oh, no. Tough one.
He practices too many trick shots, this man, to the point where he's just kicking dust and martins from the boundary line.
That was a once in a lifetime, that.
Delete that shit.
Are you telling me that you produced a whole music video just to give yourself good faith and not get injured this season? Is that what you're...
Oh, it's just funny, like we sung the song on Tuesday, injuries, knock it off, groin
So like, you
awareness.
made the song about yourself then?
And then literally that night at training, my calf had some tingles.
In
So
other words, you've made the song about you.
is it art imitating life or life imitating art? That was bad.
The first thing I want to say is last year we missed finals by maybe 5 goals. And we didn't miss out by a loss, we missed out by 5 snags throughout the whole season. So this year, just want to have the mentality, we'll keep bringing this up all year, but if we're going to miss that bus, and that bus being finals, let's make sure we're missing it running. Be creative, always encourage creativity out here, especially fucking making videos or whatever it is, taking hangers, if you want to do something funny, if you want to try a new position, if you want to sell some candy, if you want to play on, if you want to do something, be creative and we'll back you in to do it, alright? But we're going to celebrate absolutely everything today. If someone kicks a goal, I want to see every single person in that forward line. If you're in vicinity, I want to see you going in there and going off. If someone takes a good mark, I want to hear you all slapping their ass, alright? I want to hear you all slapping hands, saying this is good. We're going to be loud out there, but we're going to celebrate everything we do. One more man is to speak, and that's the actual coach.
I want to start with Willie T over there.
That's me.
You didn't hit a lot of goals last year.
Thanks.
This year, you are much fitter and you're a way better player. So, I expect some goals from you this year. One thing, it's important we get these wins early because what do we want to do? Play finals and go all the way.
Come on, lady.
Really tight, really tight.
Going that way.
Alright, everyone who's been at training knows we've been training f***ing well. Energy in the rooms was great. Celebrate the small stuff and let's defend the zone. Come on! Yeah, brother! Go Footy! Who's the real winner?
Don't do that.
Wait, look at this. Ready? Dome Brothers, ready? Like, oh. That's enough comment.
It was a hot start for Willie Taylor. He had 2 shots and goal within the first couple of minutes.
In the first 5 minutes, my defender was not leaving me alone, but then I slipped out of his back pocket and found myself with the first set shot, deep corner of Wattle Park, and slightly missed to the right.
The question was asked at training throughout the week, who's going to kick the first goal of 2025 for the Animals? And I tipped Willie Taylor. And I might have had a hand in getting my bet correct because I took a mark in the pocket, found him directly in front. It was a bit of a hospital pass, but he took it on the chest and went back directly in front, opened the account, and the Animals were underway in 2025.
Kicked the first. I didn't really. I promised Titch a celebration, but we're gonna have to pull that out later on in the season because it was just raw emotion, and I just wanted to embrace all the animals that we had in the team.
Will Taylor Sally over the Tom Mitchell Sally.
In the first quarter, I just wanted to get my hands on the ball and remain composed because back in the day, I used to just shit myself on the ball. So there was times where I sort of held the ball for an extra second just to know that I was going to be alright. But first touch, effective handball, get the 1-2, and then kick it into the back of checkers, which is not a hard thing to do because he is 6'9", so hard man to kick the ball over.
Cook found a new role down in defence. He wanted to be the loose man in defence. I think that he's a stay-at-home full forward plugger type operator, but he said, I'm an intercepting Jake Lever type. So he went back and intercepted in the goal square and then goes to kick it outside 50 and he turns it over.
Wasn't that just so North Melbourne of him?
So
just like
North
sitting in the goal square. He felt like he didn't really have anywhere to go, and he's just trying to hit Junior in the pocket. Didn't really have many options, and Junior wasn't in a rush to get there either. So
The question for me is why is Austin Cookson taking kickouts?
he took a mark on the goal line.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, mate.
Sorry. Well, Cook, he probably shouldn't be back there anyway.
Hey, caramba.
Probably not your space, Cook.
How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, not bad. I'm going to build into the game. I'm always a bit soft and scared to start, but a couple of posies. We played pretty poorly, and they played alright, and they've got a couple of goals. So it feels like they're winning the arm wrestle, but I feel like that's off us, sort of giving up a couple. So if we can tidy up a few things, we'll be back in it by half time. I reckon. Only a couple goals down, I think.
You gave off a lovely assist to Willie T when you could have had a shot
So
yourself.
I tipped Willie T for first goal of the year, and he kicked the first goal of the year. Fancy that.
That felt really good. It's done something. But now I've got to repay the favour with Dossie.
Put your body into him. Grab the body. If they've got the footy, I need you to take him to ground. I need you to go ball up. If you've got the footy in dispute, I need you to either win the ball or it's ball up.
The second quarter kicked off and Bailey McCabe went to work. He's found a new role on the wing. He was running around Pagan's paddock style, getting up and down the ground, finding a couple of touches, the great man.
Bailey McCabe is going to be a dangerous player for us this season. He is a bit higher up the ground. He's been wanting to be unleashed so he can hit those lethal kicks, and I like it. Even though I'm on the wing, he probably had a better game than me.
In the second quarter, Druzy copped some feedback from Willie Taylor.
I couldn't believe the words that were coming from my friend's mouth. He didn't mince his words. Absolutely screaming at me. And there were 3 counts of it.
Oh, well, you have to get your message across one way, and it's letting them know.
So
letting them know early.
So we've gone good cop, bad cop, and you're the bad cop.
I've looked down the line because I've got a handball from Dan, and I've looked up, assessed my options. There's just 3 Collegians blokes stood there, so I just copped the tackle, holding the ball, and Willie T just screams out, "Drews, kick the fucking thing!"
And I will admit, probably a little harsh with the fucks and the screaming. So sorry, Drews.
Fair play. It's very funny, and I'll improve for you, Willie.
Throughout the second quarter, it was quite frustrating to be in the forward line. We were struggling to connect, and I was having just one of the all-time great mares.
Poor Dossie was just getting triple teamed, and then he wasn't jumping for the contest because he was getting triple teamed, and then we just had no half forwards, and it was just a schmozzle.
It did seem like they were playing with 24 on the field instead of 18.
I did actually have a count during the second quarter,
Which is concerning
to make
when
sure
you get to that point.
to make sure they actually had 18 on
And
the
they
ground.
did.
And they did.
They had 18.
They did.
Yeah, nowhere near the contest, and I felt like I took blame of our forward line dysfunctionality, and it was something that we had to fix going into the second half. Otherwise, we're going to be in big strife this game.
Be there for your teammates at all costs. If they make a mistake, get back on the footy and just play like nothing happened.
But the issue is, when your forwards are pushing up, they're pushing up here, right? That doesn't help anyone. Your forwards have to push up to here, to here, to here. One can go up, but they've got to push wide.
Andre and Dossie are going to play down the middle, and then I'm trying to get Sammy Fern, Dapo and Will Taylor to sort of drag some defenders out of that space for him. Then what we can also do is when you drag defenders out, they decide to run back in, and you 3 are just little cheapy cherry pickers, and you know how to do it out the best out there, especially Willie T.
I just got compared to Isaac Smith and Mathemati Ambrosio.
Noah Moon on debut. While the going gets tough, the tough get going, and he laid one of the all-time great smothers out in the half back line.
Yeah, I kept getting sort of matched up with Mooney in various areas of the ground, and when you got Mooney and Druzy fighting for the ball against the opposition. You know you're in all sorts.
He's a goer, Mooney. He might get himself into more trouble than he needs to, but he gets himself out of it, and that's what I liked, and it inspired the team.
Yeah, Dossie opening his account in the third quarter. Cheapy out the back, shocker. It was a back shoulder dribbler that Dossie got onto, and
I think that was 3 of his 4 goals.
Yeah.
It was back shoulder.
Yeah.
Always cheap, though. He doesn't work for it ever.
Oh, boring.
And then shortly after, Druzy at the high half forward line, down on hands and knees to Andre, who slotted a second in a row, and it felt like at this stage that the Animals were coming.
Somehow pops to me. I just give it a handball into the ground. Andre, snap, goal. Dossie just kicked one. The momentum was on the Animal side.
Willie Taylor, bought into team. One of the most inspiring tackles I've ever seen on the footy field. He was like a Venus flytrap when the bloke ran past him.
That thunder was felt through the floor in Adelaide. The people that are gather around, they're just feeling it now.
I was looking at you in funny ways after that tackle.
There's no words that could explain how I felt after I'd wrapped up the poor skinny man in the Will Taylor Venus flytrap and brought him to ground.
This is to really give the Collegians a absolute scare and a half. And as he was coming in, the bloke on the mark starts creeping forward.
As I'm walking in, I'm looking at the goals where I want to kick it. Little did I know the bloke had run back from the mark to run up and jump.
And smothers tails on the line. I know it's a bit of a clanger and you got to convert those tails, but I think that should have been 50 because the bloke took about 4 steps forward.
Which is illegal in football, but oh well. We can't do much about it now. It's
over.
It's fucking Tuesday.
The Collegians kicked a couple late and it was a bit of a balloon popper for us in the third quarter. We realised that we were probably out of the game and it was a bit flat going into the huddle at 3/4 time.
We didn't have a pracky game before the season, and this feels like a pracky game. Like there's no connection, no cohesion. Very frustrating, but it's what it is. Frustrating.
Taylor doing his first ever tackle in a year.
First
and getting hold of the ball. Maybe you could try him a bit more often.
Yeah,
maybe. Wherever the key is, make sure you pat them on the back because they've been outstanding today. We're going to try Bailey McCabe in the ruck for a little bit here. He's an angry little bull and he's gonna just show us 10 minutes.
Checkers wanted to make some moves, so he put Bailey McCabe into the ruck. And Bailey McCabe, is he the best utility that we've ever seen down here at the Div 12 Resi?
Baz, you went to your 4th position for the whole game.
My 4th position, and it's tough to find consistency when you're moving around like that. But when Checkers asks you to do a job, you say yes and you go and do it.
Failed to compete in the 2 ruck contest, and the big boy just licked his lips and cashed in on the super coach for those 2 clearances.
He didn't get a hand to it once, and they were all over it. I was on the wing, and it just went centre clearance goal, centre clearance goal. The Bailey McCabe ruck experiment is done.
Dossie, after that second goal from my failed ruck tap, said, "You owe us one now, Baz. You owe us one," and I delivered.
Absolutely. You went in the midfield and you got one out. You got a clearance.
I had one centre bounce for the whole day, and it was a clearance.
Now, once the game was beyond doubt and it was junk time o'clock, that's when McDonald got busy. So in the last quarter, I kicked 3 of the cheapest snags you'll ever see, but there was one in particular that was from the boundary line, and any other day, if that had been, in the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies, or if we had the 2s playing afterwards, I would have got up and about, but I tried to keep it cool and calm, given the scoreboard.
Front row seats to the KDOS show. That snap in particular, I was right behind it, and as he's running to the pocket, I'm just rolling back through the years in my mind of watching goal kicking challenges. This is just KDOS TM. He doesn't snap the ball in a way that curls around. He loves to put a bit of a front punt on it. And as soon as he hit it, I knew it was going in. Definitely one of the highlights of the day.
To end the game, Sedge, who played 3 games with us last year, had double calf cramp. So he was in all sorts. I thought the man had got shot.
Not a lot of salt in that man's diet, I can tell you right now.
And I thought I was low in on it. He is a frequent flyer at the South Melbourne market, so I don't know how his sodium levels are so low.
Yeah, I don't know. Must be. Yeah, he mustn't be drinking enough beers.
I'm buying you a beer, Danny.
Double calf cramp at the end of the game.
Danielle, honestly, man. I've
said things around the fourth quarter.
I was pretty good when I was the vibes on the bench in the second half of that last quarter, but I think I'm on the chopping block, man. Let's watch this space.
Good stuff. Footy's back. Those guys are actually really nice guys to play, let's be honest. Footy's back, just enjoy it. Next week, be some more new faces on the park, so make sure you get around it. I won't be here. Maybe gather around, I'm sure a few others of you will be. Make sure you get around some of the leaders like Kernsey, Burjo, Kados, all the guys that are here, listen to them. They're gonna do probably a better job than I do. So get around each other. Well done to Keegan's. That's a big effort for you. Well done to Forso. Most banged up bloke in the league, but he's
I thought it was a bit unfair that I ran him down with the footy, so I decided to give him the ball back, but he just wanted to slap it away, so credit to him.
I think you genuinely would have got drafted if you had stopped that, like the forward pressure.
I had to assert myself back in the thirds and remind myself I'm a thirds player, I can't kick 2.
When the D's get pounded on a Friday night, all I've got to look forward to is the Animals, and sort of similar result. Bit of an arm wrestle in that first half, couldn't quite convert. It felt like a practice match. It was our first game for the season. We're all over the shop structurally. Probably took 3 quarters to get it reasonably right, and then in the last quarter when we got it right, it felt like we kicked a few snags. But a little bit disappointing, but it's only grading, so I think we'll build into the season.
It all fell off.
Oh, shit.
You know what else fell off? My game.
It was a disappointing outing for the Div 12 Ressies. It's grading at the moment. We're going to build into this season, and hopefully we can bounce back next week. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to everyone who watched the content, and we'll be back with another game day vlog next week. Cheers, guys.